Today, we make something very special. An ancient Chinese secret recipe. Stay tuned! You're in for a treat. Join me as I push myself to the limits of discovering and mastering the secrets of the kitchen, and to ultimately impress the wife. Hello YouTube, what is up? Have you ever wondered how Chinese restaurants make their wonderful fried pork ribs that you dip in a vinegar-based sauce? The juicy, tasty, and savory morsels of heavenly bites that you just can't get enough of? Well, you're in for a treat as I will be showing you the secrets that they don't want to tell you. Now, this recipe is similar to the salt and pepper ribs that you can find out there in the wilderness, minus the salt and pepper. Normally, Chinese chefs would wok, roast, salt, and ground pepper together to intensify the flavor, and they'll add a dash of 5-spice powder along with this mixture. This mixture will then be dry tossed together with the already fried ribs, and voila! Chinese restaurant at the comfort of your home. But today, we'll skip that part and do something a bit different. By the way, I am cooking a huge batch for my family as we like to eat the leftovers the next day. If you are cooking for yourself or for 2 to 3 people, you can do half times the recipe. Let's get started. Okay, so I am starting with frozen pork ribs that had been cut into 1-inch chunks. You can have your butcher do this for you if you can only find whole ribs. We will have to leave this submerged in water with a little bit of baking soda, about half a teaspoon, until most of the meat turns white. This will result in a whiter appearance and a cleaner taste. I did mine for about 3 hours while agitating or moving the ribs every hour or so. Now, you would want to strain this completely, or you can pat the ribs dry using paper towel, and then we'll add the marinade. We'll start with the salt, sugar, white pepper, chicken powder, 5-spice powder, sesame oil, rice cooking wine, my shallot oil, check out the link on the top right corner for this, fermented bean curd, a whole egg, rice flour, and lastly, tapioca starch. Give this a good old mixing and set aside in the fridge for at least 30 minutes or until needed. "30 minutes have passed and we are going to heat up oil to medium-high heat. While the oil is going up to temp, chop your garlic and serrano or jalapeno chili. Now, we will fry the chopped garlic until almost golden brown in color. The oil shouldn't be too hot at this point. If your oil is way too hot, the garlic will just burn and become bitter. I'd say about 280 to 300 degrees Fahrenheit. The fried chopped garlic will impart a nice touch, and you guessed it right, will add a wonderfully garlicky flavor to our ribs. Don't be restricted by the amount that the recipe calls for. You can be very generous with the garlic. I've seen places where they serve more fried garlic than the ribs. Next, we'll flash fry the serrano chili for 5 to 10 seconds just to wake the flavor up. Now at this point, my oil is about 340 to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Give the ribs a bit of mixing and drop them one by one into the pot and fry until golden brown. Stir them often for an even cooking. Look at this, golden brown exterior while the meat inside is white. Very juicy and tender. Finally, when you're done with the frying, adjust the seasoning if it needs more salt. You can add pepper at this point, by the way. For me, the taste is just right and I'm just adding a sprinkle of 5-spice powder. We'll add in our fried garlic and serrano chili and toss the hell out of this and we are ready to plate. That's it. The mystery surrounding this ancient Chinese secret has now been exposed. Who needs delivery? I suggest serving this with a vinegar-based dipping sauce. Don't forget to cook a lot of white rice and you'll be in heaven. Enjoy! And that is it, folks. Thank you so much for watching this episode. Please give this video a thumbs up. Also, please subscribe to my channel to get notifications on upcoming videos or recipes. Until then, see you next time.